one is going to be a booklet. I'm using the same size journal card as I did for the first one, only this time I'm using just single pages, flat, so I've got one card on the front and then a second journal card on the back. As well as putting in some tea and coffee dyed pages, I have cut up one of the lined pages in the kit and included those. So throughout here I've got some of the printables. There's another one. You're flicking through there. I just can't find them when I'm looking for them. But we've got them there. So I knew I wanted to use this particular journal card. So it's going to sit this way. So when I cut my lined paper, I made sure that the lines are also going what I'd call horizontally for this. When I cut the pages, and I'll just line them up here, I intended it that on this side where the binding will be, they will be flush. So I've only got one gap on this side, no gap on this side, and a small gap top and bottom as well. So pull that all together. We're going to line that up there. Now once again, I'm just going to use one sheet, and I'll actually use the back sheet of this to do my binding holes, and then use that as my template for all the other pages. So we are going to center that. That's right, so there we go. So that's centered there. So we will use this. Now I'm going to use the large awl of mine because I am using that hemp thread again, but in the purple to go with this. So line that up there. So we'll go one. Then how many do we want? So if we go to about quarter, so that's one. Oh, yep, that'll do. So I'm going to do these at 1/2 inch gaps. Half, 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 and half. So on the ends, I'll go over the ends as well as here, and then all of these will be going in this direction. So now we are going to line up these pages, and again we'll do them half at a time. Yeah, that's near enough. Oh no, that must be half, because there's the next one. Right, so line that up. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's that one. Okay, so that's all the pages now all stabbed. So now we've got the back. So now I want to make sure that the calligraphy writing is the same way around. So we're going to have that way and that way. So the binding will be on this side here. So I want to line this up here. So line up the two cards. Yep. Then line up this paper. Now if you are at all unsure or unsteady with your holding it, you could always use a clip to hold them together, but in the interest of speed I am just going to live life dangerously. So put this away to protect that because that is incredibly sharp. So now we've got that, and we've got that. So now I'm just going to sew these all together. And I want to use this purple thread. Right, got that through at last. We go now. It's a blanket stitch or modified blanket stitch, probably not a true traditional Japanese stab stitch, but that's held everything together there. We've got pages in there, so all I want to do is add some ties to the front and back here so they can tie at the side. Maybe just use some of this. So we're going to use, that should be enough, maybe a little bit longer. So, 2. That, just those extra bits. So now, don't want a hole punch, I think that would be too big. But if we go for the middle again, it's 2, it's 1. About there. And bring that up to 1/2 inch. Let's make it That's one. And then, so that it's exactly the same. There. Right there. So, yep, so that lines up. But now we want that to be big enough. So I'll use my little wee, whoops, use my hole punch. That's one. Two. Shift that out of the way. So now I'm going to fold the string in half. And we want it, so going through that way. And through that way. Now what I will probably do is look for some eyelets. I just haven't got any with me at the moment that I can reinforce those holes with, and then just tie that together. So that's our third one made.